It's Omar. It's Ebere. It's 3K to London. We're back with yet another round of Premier League Pick'em coming up. Welcome back to 3K to London, week 6 of the Premier League Pick'em. Ebere, no points for either of us, but the show must go on.
Certainly. This is we're in the region of the stoic, at this point, with the hope that with some more doing and some more, who knows, at least, it can't stay this way indefinitely. That's the hope.
Certainly not. And I'm not sure I feel as stoic at this point. We're only 6 weeks in, but I will instead ask you to energetically state your lineup for this coming week.
And here's hoping that that particular sentiment transfers to the team. We're playing Leicester, thankfully, playing them at home after losing narrowly to Manchester City away. Here's hoping that this week's game is more, there's more in it to be positive and rejoice about. I am playing or picking Leno in goal, a back four of Bellerin, Luis, Gabriel and Tierney, a midfield double pivot of Partey and Ceballos, Maitland-Niles and Willian on the wings, Lacazette and Aubameyang to strike. Now there is some tactical fluidity that comes with Partey starting for us. So that is why I've picked a 4-4-2. Now I'm not sure, what formation or what tactics the coach is going to be going with, but this is my best guess of how he might set the team up. So Omar, I know you have. I'm sure you have something to say about this. So out with it.
Well, not really. No, I suppose I'm thankful you did not resort to the punnery of party time. I can't wait to see the back of that one. I certainly don't question his abilities, but let's just say the newness is wearing off quickly.
I hope you don't see the back of that one. Party time, party time, party time. Thank you for cueing me.
Well, let me ask you an honest question though here. Leicester City is coming off of a pretty bad thumping. Did they not last week, or was that the week before? They have a point to prove. What do you say about that, and how do you see this match playing out as a result of that?
Well, we also have a point to prove. We lost to Manchester City away, and it was a credible performance to some extent. But I think we'll still. I think our hackles will still be up from that game. Yes.
I'd say your loss to City was to me it was expected, but frankly it's still you came away with some credit there. It could have been worse. Not so for Leicester. So I'm hoping for the best for you guys, sort of.
Well, since you're picking Leicester as this, team that has a point to prove. Sure, let them come. We're not afraid of people who have points to prove.
Yeah, could result in a very open match.
Precisely, and I think we would be in a good mental place for this game. I think that away loss was chastening enough to make us want to play better at home.
Well, sir, I hope for your sake that you are correct in that assumption. Moving on, would you like to hear my lineup for the week?
I most certainly will. Please go ahead.
I'm glad to give it to you. So we are playing Manchester United away. It's going to be a challenging match to say the very least, and picking the lineup was equally challenging. So here goes nothing. I'm going to go with Mendy in goal, Chilwell, Zuma, Silva, Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Werner, Mount, Havertz, and Pulisic, And for my wild card player, I'm going to throw Tammy Abraham in there. I'm doing that because I'm not quite sure about how our front line is going to work itself out. There are a number of players that could be in contention, and while it could have easily been Andreas Christensen as the wild card, or maybe Reece James, I think those 3 spots are all going to be challenges. I'm just going to go with this fact that I found Silva only has played with Azpilicueta so far, so I'm going to keep the 2 of them together. And Kante Kovacic will give a lot of energy in the middle, which I think we'll need. So we'll have to see, but that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I think, this is, for me, this is compulsory watching for me over this weekend, so, as a neutral, quote unquote, I can only hope this is a good game. However, Mendy is back in goal, so that's always comforting. So, I'm sure you guys will be happy about that. Azpilicueta playing, ahead of James. Well, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. Kante Kovacic looks solid. Of course, the rest of the attacking, quartet is, looks fantastic, on paper, at least. So I think you're going to score goals. It's a question of, how many can you keep from conceding, I guess, is the question in this game.
A familiar refrain this season, I'm sure it will be.
Well, let's hope when we play you guys that is the case.
You only hope. Okay, score prediction time. Ebere, you are up first.
Thank you. I am sticking my head out somewhat and predicting a 2-0 win for Arsenal. It's a tall order. I know it's a tad unrealistic, perhaps, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. 2-0 Arsenal.
Too true, and you're at home, so why not go for the stars there? I am going to go a little further out on a wire and say 3-1 to Chelsea this time around. I know that sounds a little wacky, but I think United is misfiring a little bit up front right now. They'll probably be right up for this match, but I have some faith that our defense is ever so slowly becoming, a good unit together. And I think we're going to be open enough at the back. I mean, Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof, and folks like that, they can't keep us out. I think we're going to have a field day against those guys. So 3-1 for me.
Well, I think on that note of optimism, I wish you well, but not as well as I am hoping and wishing Arsenal.
Eloquently put as always, and I will simply say the same to you. So, with luck, one of us will pick up a point this time around.
Well, here's hoping that both of us do.
What a generous and gracious offer. I accept. I look forward to seeing the scores at 1-1 at least beginning next week. So, be well to you, and I'll see you next Thursday.
Likewise. See you soon.
See ya.